Did you know your fresh Windows 11 installation is secretly spying on you, hoarding massive data, and running bloatware you never actually asked for? Let us permanently fix that nonsense today. Before we start breaking things like absolute madmen, create a system restore point. Just search for it in your Start menu, turn on Protection, and click Create to stay perfectly safe. If our modifications cause your computer to throw a massive tantrum, this restore point is your golden ticket back to sanity. Now, let us hunt down the worst offending software features. First, we must disable the hideous startup apps. Head into your settings, click Apps, then Startup. Turn off absolutely everything you do not need running in the background every single day. Next, we are going to dismantle Microsoft's beloved Telemetry. Open Privacy and Security Settings. Turn off the advertising ID, because nobody wants personalized ads shoved down their digital throat constantly here. While you are lurking in privacy settings, disable diagnostic data sending. Windows does not need to monitor every little keystroke or crash report just to function properly on your personal machine. Now let us talk about bloatware. Do you really need LinkedIn and Clipchamp pre-installed? Go to Installed Apps and ruthlessly uninstall every single Microsoft application you never planned to actually use. But wait, manual uninstalling is for absolute peasants. Let us use a powerful tool created by Titus Tech to automate this miserable process and save ourselves from pure digital agony. Right-click your Start menu and launch Terminal as an administrator. This is where the real magic happens, so prepare yourself to feel like a supreme hacker for 5 glorious minutes. Type in the special command from his website to launch the utility. A beautiful graphical interface will appear, giving you total control over the useless garbage clogging up your precious system. Navigate to the Tweaks tab and click the Standard Profile. This safely disables telemetry, clears temporary files, and removes consumer bloatware without completely destroying your essential operating system core functions today. You can also select advanced options here. Check the boxes to obliterate Microsoft Edge, OneDrive, and Copilot. Hit Run Tweaks and watch the terminal purge that slop from your poor machine. Speaking of artificial intelligence, Windows is now cramming AI into everything, including Paint and Notepad. If you want to avoid the robot uprising, we have another brilliant removal script for you. Using a script from GitHub, you can disable recall, input insights, and hideous voice effects. Run it in PowerShell and reclaim your computer from these relentless data harvesting machine learning tools. Alternatively, you can use a graphical app called Winhance. It provides a friendly interface to uninstall bloatware and optimizes your performance without requiring you to type terrifying commands into black boxes. Inside Winhance, you simply select apps like Teams or OneDrive and click Uninstall. It even creates continuous removal tasks, ensuring Microsoft cannot sneakily reinstall them during the next system update cycle. Now, let us turbocharge your gaming performance. Open Windows Settings, search for Game Mode, and turn it on. This forces your system to prioritize foreground tasks over annoying background system updates. While there, click Graphics, then change default graphics settings. Turn on Hardware Accelerated GPU Scheduling. This offloads work from your CPU and can significantly boost your average frame rate in heavy games. Here is a spicy trick. Turn off core isolation and memory integrity. This security feature eats up performance. Disabling it gives gamers a sweet FPS boost, assuming you avoid dodgy downloads. Next, we tackle power plans. Open Command Prompt as admin and paste the secret ultimate performance code. This hidden plan stops Windows from throttling your hardware to save a few pennies. Go to Power Options and select that shiny new ultimate performance plan. Test it in your favorite games. If it runs hotter but faster, you have successfully unleashed your desktop's potential. Let us clean up the hideous search menu. By default, searching locally pulls up Bing web results. You can run a registry command to nuke Bing results from orbit entirely now. Just search CMD, run as administrator, and paste the disable Bing search command. Restart your computer and marvel at how your Start menu only finds local files like it actually should. We also need to fix the taskbar. Right-click it, go to Settings, and turn off widgets. Nobody needs a blurry weather icon draining their valuable system memory every single day. In those same settings, align your taskbar to the left if you despise the centered look. It feels proper and restores order to the universe, keeping your muscle memory completely intact. Did you know Windows adds a slight delay when opening menus? Open Advanced System Settings, click Performance, and disable animations. Your interface will now snap open with absolute ruthless efficiency instantly. While in performance options, leave smooth edges of screen fonts enabled. If you turn that off, your text will look like a pixelated nightmare from the early 1990s computing era. Let us tweak the registry for better responsiveness. Open Registry Editor and always make a backup first. We are going to change how Windows allocates your precious CPU resources during gaming. Navigate to the Scheduling category and set the priority value to High. This forces the system to treat your active game with the utmost respect, minimizing those infuriating micro-stutter drops. Next, adjust the Win32 priority separation value to 26. This tells Windows to aggressively favor foreground applications, starving background tasks of resources while you are busy gaming hard. We can also disable network throttling via the registry. Set the network throttling index to all F characters. This might lower your ping and stop Windows from artificially limiting connection speeds. Change the system responsiveness value to 10. This drastically reduces the CPU percentage reserved for low-priority background tasks, giving your games more breathing room to push higher frame rates constantly. Nvidia users, open your control panel. Set your shader cache size to 10 GB. This stops the system from deleting important shaders and causing stutters when revisiting complex gaming areas later. Turn off vertical sync in the Nvidia settings. It might prevent screen tearing, but it absolutely destroys your input latency, making competitive shooters feel like you are moving through thick mud. Change power management mode to prefer maximum performance. This forces your graphics card to stay alert and ready, boosting your 1% lows for a much smoother visual gaming experience overall. AMD users, open your software and disable pointless overlays. Change texture filtering quality to performance. This prioritizes speed over image quality, giving you a brilliant edge in sweaty competitive gaming matches. Enable surface format optimization in AMD settings. This can massively reduce your video memory usage, allowing older cards to handle modern demanding titles without constantly crashing to the desktop screen angrily. Now let us fix Windows Explorer. Open any folder, click View, then Show, and enable file name extensions. This brilliant setting prevents hackers from tricking you with fake PDF executable files. Next, enable End Task in the developer settings. This adds a right-click option to your taskbar icons, letting you instantly murder frozen applications without opening the clunky Task Manager window. Speaking of Task Manager, open its settings and check Always on Top. Now, when a full-screen game crashes hard, the manager will not hide uselessly behind the frozen game window anymore. Let us stop annoying suggestions. Go to System, Notifications, and disable Tips and Tricks. Windows constantly nags you to finish setting up your device with services you will literally never use. However, you should enable Startup App Notifications. If a sneaky new program tries to launch itself every time you boot, Windows will actually warn you so you can stop it fast. For better sleep, turn on Night Light in Display Settings. Set it to activate from sunset to sunrise. It reduces harsh blue light that secretly wrecks your fragile circadian rhythm nightly. Press the Windows key and V to enable Clipboard History. This brilliant feature stores your last 25 copied items. You will never accidentally overwrite an important copied link ever again. Are you tired of Windows updating while you work? Go to Advanced Update Options and manually set your active hours. This stops your PC from randomly restarting during crucial gaming moments. Let us also turn off delivery optimization downloads. Otherwise, your computer secretly acts like a server, sending Windows updates to strangers on the internet and wasting your precious network bandwidth daily. If you want to reinstall Windows completely clean, use Rufus to create your USB drive. It lets you bypass the mandatory Microsoft account login that everyone absolutely loathes dealing with nowadays. Rufus can also disable BitLocker encryption automatically during installation. This stops Windows from locking your drive without your permission, saving you from losing files if your motherboard suddenly dies without warning. The latest Rufus even blocks Copilot and OneDrive right from the start. It removes the bloatware before it even installs, giving you a perfectly pristine system from minute one of booting. A warning about custom operating systems like Tiny 11. They are super lightweight, but downloading modified ISOs from strangers is a massive security risk. You could invite malware directly inside today. Instead, always debloat the official Microsoft image yourself. Using trusted open-source scripts ensures you know exactly what is happening, keeping your passwords safe from hidden keyloggers and remote access trojans. Never completely disable Windows Defender unless you install another antivirus. Going online with zero protection is beyond reckless. Ransomware will encrypt your entire drive while you are happily watching YouTube videos. Let us dive into your motherboard BIOS settings. Enable XMP to make sure your RAM runs at its advertised speed. Otherwise, you are leaving a ton of performance completely on table. While in the BIOS, enable above 4G decoding in Resizable bar. This lets your CPU access all your video memory at once, massively boosting frames in basically every modern gaming title. To finish cleaning, go to Personalization and Dynamic Lighting. Turn this off unless you actually use it. It is just another background app secretly stealing your resources to manage RGB lights. By now, your Windows 11 install is lean, mean, and ridiculously fast. The bloatware is dead, the telemetry is blinded, and the artificial intelligence is locked firmly outside your front door. Remember to run these scripts again after major Windows updates. Microsoft loves to sneakily reinstall their precious garbage when you are not looking, so you must always stay incredibly vigilant here. Backing up your files is still critical. Even with a debloated system, hardware fails and mistakes happen. Use free syncing software to clone your important data to an external hard drive. Enjoy your newly optimized machine. Your games will run smoother, your privacy is actually protected, and you have taken back control from the greedy corporate data brokers watching your every move. Share this guide with your friends who are still suffering from slow computers. Nobody deserves to endure a sluggish system filled with intrusive ads and pointless artificial intelligence tracking features forever.
If you find this video interesting, push like and subscribe buttons. Take care.